Heartiest congratulations to all our viewers on the silver jubilee of the Kargil Vijay Diwas. This event does invoke a lot of nostalgia and emotions and recollections of the surge in nationalistic spirits as the war for the first time entered our sitting rooms, thanks to our proactive television media. I hope you are enjoying the tales of valor and hindsight wisdom that our band of brothers who were fortunate enough to experience the actuals brings to the table. When Colonel Govila shared this idea with me, I readily agreed, since it was an inspiring and proud moment to reconnect with our community, the brave hearts of Operation Vijay. I am glad to bring a few more stories from the Indian Armed Forces as narrated by the unsung heroes of that operation. So here's to bravery and valor, today and forever.
My name is Colonel Ajai Tomar. During the Kargil War in sub-sector Batalik, I was a company commander and was leading one of the assault companies for capture of Khalubar. It was 2nd of July 1999 and our battalion-less 2 companies were tasked to capture Khalubar. So it was about 7 p.m. in the evening when we left our heavy baggage at a location known as Top 2 and started moving towards Khalubar. The climb was steep and there were no trees, no cover, nothing whatsoever, and we had to move boulder to boulder. As we came closer to the objective, the fire became intense, but luckily for us it was snowing and the night vision devices were not that effective, so they could not take pot shot at us. I would like to narrate a short incident of Manoj Kumar Pandey, who was crawling on all his fours and he had his helmet slid behind. I called him from behind. He was the leading platoon commander, and I told him, Manoj, अपनी helmet तो लगा ले, नहीं तो गोली लग जाएगी. He said, sir, मेरी height छोटी है. Once I reach the top onto the objective, I will wear my helmet. And then I was witness for a short duration of his gallantry action. From one bunker to another he moved and cleared them and shot the people dead. When he was clearing the 4th bunker, he got shot, and before dying he still destroyed that bunker. He told his buddy कि innerly na chodnos, means don't leave these guys, and was no more. For 3 days we fought hand to hand, khukri to khukri, against the might of the 8 NLI people, those who were there, and they decided it was better to run away from the Gurkhas than to stand and get killed. So on 6th we had captured the Khalubar top and we were victorious. This victory turned the tables onto the enemy and we emerged triumph in that battle of Khalubar, and Batalik was ours.
I am Lieutenant General Amarnath. I retired as the Chief of Staff Western Command in 2009. During 99, I was commanding 56th Mountain Brigade at Dras. My brigade was initially in CI Ops in the Kashmir Valley, and we moved to Dras on 13th of May with 2 infantry battalions. One of the infantry battalions was taken away for some other operations in the Free sector. So I had just 1 infantry battalion left. When we arrived in Dras, the information of the enemy was very sparse. We were told that there are just about a couple of militants. We finally launched our operations on 13th of June and were able to capture Tololing on 14th of June early morning. This was the first success that we achieved in the entire core zone. Thereafter we captured Point 5140, 3 Rocks and Black Pimple, and subsequently Tiger Hill by 92 Infantry Brigade. These were one of my memorable moments of the capture of Tololing, which led to so much of success in the area of operations. I can only mention here that it is not me, but it is the grit and determination of our young officers, our JCOs and men who led under very difficult climatic and terrain conditions to achieve such stupendous success. My salute to them will always be there, and their memories of those who laid down their lives will always be in my heart.
हिंदुस्तान की फौज का जवान मैंने देखा, ना तो कभी मुझे लगा थका हुआ, ना तो मुझे लगा कभी डरा हुआ। उसे सिर्फ चाहिए कि मुझे बताओ करना क्या है, जाना कहाँ है, झंडा कहाँ लगाना है। हमें आदेश मिला कि इनको रिकवर किया जाए, इन पेट्रोल्स को, और इस एरिया में जो घुसपैठी आए हैं उनको रोका जाए और पूरा लाइन ऑफ कंट्रोल तक चेक किया जाए कि दुश्मन है। तो उसी समय हमने डिसीजन लिया कि वी मस्ट गो। नॉट ओनली द सोल्जर्स, आई बिलीव एवरी person in this country has got that spirit in him, and that is what we felt when we were fighting, that we are not fighting alone, we are fighting for this country, जन्म भूमि हमारी माँ।
I am Brigadier G.S. Mamak. During 1999, I was 2IC of the 8th Mounted Div ASC Battalion located at Old Airfield in Srinagar. The 25th anniversary of the Kargil War serves as a reminder of the valor, tenacity and steadfastness of Indian troops who fought in the icy heights of Dras, Batalik, Majko and other areas of Leh and Ladakh. The conflict which took place in the summer of 1999 was marked by fierce battles and for which organizing logistic support was a nightmare. I was inducted into the operations. In fact, I was amongst the first ones to be inducted into the operations at Matayan and took over the logistic support area from 3 Mountain Div. The provisioning and specially move forward and supply of rations, fuel and ammunition on the only lines of communication was a daunting task. It was constantly under observation and fire from the enemy, and its utilization and employment of resources had to be absolutely innovative and unorthodox. The initial supplies had to be pulled forward from the last supply chain located at Kangan. We had to maintain the troops up to Dras initially with the supply line which was extending beyond Kangan. We established an air base at Matayan alongside the logistic support area and the div tac, which came under very heavy artillery and mortar fire, in which the helipad, the communication center and the div tac got devastated. We had established our initial supply link at Mughalpura after the Matayan got shelled, and all the maintenance of supply chains beyond Mughalpura was being controlled from there. It was after a few days when this location also became unsustainable that we were told to move to Gumri. Difficult and a harrowing time to make sure that the requirements of the troops which were moving in from various areas, some were getting de-inducted from the RR operations, some were moving up from their reserve formation locations and getting inducted into the hot war scenario, and to make sure that they don't have to even wait for a day to see that their requirements are reaching them in time and in full measure.
These are the voices that echo through history, the experiences that shaped our nation's destiny. This is our legacy. This is our salute.